Before we start off with the testing, I would like to show a few observations about the designs. First off, with the normal waffle head dart that you're probably used to seeing by now, the design is around the entire head, and the head is seemingly, at least in person, slightly wider on this dart than on this dart. And if you can see, the texture, or rather the holes that they put inside, are very different on both of these too. This pattern almost reaches, but it doesn't quite. The foam does feel slightly different on them, but I don't have any accurate way of telling you how this would affect the results. I just think it's good to know that. The hole on the back is about the same. In terms of length, they're extremely similar to each other. And another observation I would like to make is that this red dart is a lot easier to find after a game than these green darts. Especially if you live in a place where there's like a lot of grass, for example. These darts aren't like as hard to find as half-length AF Pro darts actually, which is weird because these are green while those are black. So you'd think that the green would blend in more, but nope. These are like not the hardest things to spot, but they're not the easiest. These are much easier to find when you're doing dart pickup. So you might want to consider this too. You might find more of these and at a faster pace. And that is about all I can say about these two new darts. Let's get on with the testing. Before we start off the test, there are a few details about it that I do think you should know. First, let's start off with the setup I am using for the test. This is a modded stryfe. It is running on a 950 graphene 3S LiPo from outofdarts.com. It has a Daybreak system that is at 40 millimeters with krakens. And according to silt.com, this is theoretically hitting 170 through 180 feet per second. I will also fully be revving up the stryfe before each shot to remove any variable of motor bogging. The target I will be aiming for during this test will be that piece of wood you see over there. Hopefully in the future this will improve. I do have a punching bag I plan on putting there to act as a target. Next off, I am going to be firing off the stryfe through this little system I made where the barrel has to be in between this piece and this piece to eliminate human movement as a variable. The test is also taking place indoors with minimal wind effect. And with all of this in mind, let's get on with the testing. The first magazine is in. We are using, of course, full-length waffle heads, the ones we know and love from Walmart for this comparison. And then, once that is done, we will compare these to the target kind using all the data we can acquire from this experiment. Let's begin. Just letting the motors cool off for a second. Now that you have seen about what performance to expect from these darts, I will be doing a time lapse of shooting all of the rest of the darts from this part of the test and give you the results. This is the second magazine. And that is the second. This is now the third magazine. This is the fourth magazine. Again, just letting the motors cool off. Another magazine. This is the fifth and final magazine I will be shooting for the Adventure Force waffle heads from Walmart. Now let's see how these stack up to the new diamond head darts. Now I will be shooting off the new diamond darts from Target with the exact same system that I used for the other darts. Just letting the motors cool off. This is the fourth mag. And now we are on the last mag of this test. Now it's time to compare results. As you can see, the tightest grouping of darts was found at the very edge of the target. However, if we start moving back a few feet, we start noticing that waffle head darts are becoming more seen, specifically the green kind. There's another green dart. And here we have a cluster. However, only a single one of these was the waffle that you can find from Target. All the rest of these were the Sure Shot darts from Walmart, not the Sure Shot darts from Target. If you look for the firing demo, I believe you will see that the red darts were consistently shooting a bit farther. I'm not sure whether this is due to the head design, the foam type, the weight. It can be a lot of things. Most likely the head or the weight. My guess is more likely on the weight, as apparently the Max Striker darts do weigh less, so they get higher FPS. And I feel like these Sure Shot darts, after seeing the spread, we're definitely consistently shooting at least a tad bit harder than the Sure Shot darts from Walmart were. They were also actually reaching here more, and many more red darts went through this little gap than the green darts did. So, in conclusion, these Sure Shot darts from Target are seemingly better from my testing than the Walmart Sure Shot darts. However, it is important to note that, at least for the price I got these, the Sure Shot darts from Target, or the diamond darts, whatever you want to call these, the watermelon darts some people call them, the chili darts, they are slightly more expensive, and they also come in a better package. Here, I'll show you what I mean. You receive a package more like this if you get the Adventure Force darts from Walmart, while you receive a package more like this from the Sure Shot darts from Target. The plastic is a bit sturdier on this, and it has the spin you can open up. Now you may ask, why is this important? For dart pickup or dart storage, this could be pretty useful to have, compared to this kind of plastic that is not the best. So in conclusion, the Target darts were firing consistently better out of a stryfe with a 3D printed Daybreak 40mm setup and krakens on a 3S graphene LiPo, and consistently more accurate as well, with less shots that barely made it anywhere, like those right there. However, they are worth a little extra. And are they worth that cost? I say it depends. Basically, I can't actually find any details on the price of the Target Sure Shot darts right now. However, I do remember they costed either $2 through $5 more. I'm leaning more towards 5, maybe 7. Yet, they do perform better and come in a better package. So if you don't mind spending a few extra dollars, I suggest in the future getting the Target darts. However, they don't perform like on a completely new level of accuracy. So if you have more than enough Walmart Sureshot darts, I think you'll be fine without getting a bunch of these darts. Maybe once you want to refill on darts, you might consider those. And yeah, that's my final opinions as of now on both of the Sureshot darts that Dart Zone has brought out. As always, see you next time on the channel, and please consider subscribing.